What up, guys? BitBoy back again. We're gonna be doing some more Blender, some more modeling. We're gonna pick off where we left on our Tory gate thing that we were working on. What I want to try to do is add some like particles, some like snow or something, so some volumetric particles. So we'll probably just get started on doing that, I guess. Let me just check if my Blender is as my capture. Yes, it is. There we go. We're ready. So yeah, what I want to do is add just some volumetric particles just around here, so it looks like it's like snowing or just something similar to that. So what we want to do is add a new cube mesh. We want to scale it so it's covering. We don't want it to cover the whole of our scene, we just want it to cover where the light is and make sure it's covering the camera as well. Just make it cover the whole scene, I guess. Right, so we want to go to particles, add a new particle. We want it to be advanced hair. If I remember how to do this properly. God, I haven't done this in a while. So what's that? Here we go. I want it to be volume. Right, so now that we've done that, we need to go ahead and put our 3D cursor over here somewhere, make a new icosphere. Subdivisions, we only need like one subdivision because we don't want to be using up all of our memory. We can scale that down. Then we want to go back into here. And we want it to use our object, which would be the icosphere. Alright, so you can see we've already got some of the icospheres like rendering in as particles, but we want more. So what we're going to do is turn the scale down a bit, scale randomness up, and what we also want to do is change the number, so I'm going to say like 5,000. Probably need to put the scale up a bit more. What we don't want is it casting shadows. So one way we can do that is by going into the object, creating a new material. We want specular to go down. Tint we want down, and we want the emission to be like up a little bit. Not too much, just a bit. Base color, we want it to be down a little bit, and since our lighting in the scene is like bluish, we want to make sure that the base color is also a bluish. I mean, it's looking alright. Yeah, I like that. I mean, what we should probably do is Make the particles a little bit smaller, I think. They're still a bit too big. We could just scale the actual object itself. And probably just add in just small particles. I guess we can go for so 1,000. What we want as well is object rotation. We want that to be, and we want this to be on normal. We can randomize the rotation of the object, I guess, which would help as well. I would say about 10,000 particles. Let's turn the scale up a tad bit more. We don't want it to be like too over the top. So if we go to the other camera as well, try and make this the primary camera. Oh, we also don't want it to show I mean, I don't know. We can just move this camera, I guess. Probably just change the focal length, make it a little bit wider, so we can fit it all in the scene. Let's bring this camera over here a bit more. Yeah, I mean that's looking a lot better. God, Blender really does, when you start using particles and all this hair and stuff, Blender doesn't like it at all. I feel like I need to change the material on this a little bit more. Oh, let me get the ecosphere. Oh god. Let's have a look. We can just mess with this a little bit. Maybe bring the transmission up. Screen space refraction, subsurface translucency. Let's change this to like, I feel like it's a bit too much. I don't want it to be loads. I was hoping for the depth of field on the camera to be a bit better, but we can just change that manually, I guess. For the f-stop to like 0.1. for the focal distance, we'll say this cube here. I feel like this fence is a bit high up. There we go. Yeah, it's looking a bit better. Let's have a look what the other position looks like. Let's rotate on y-axis a little bit more. Grab it. What we can do, we could probably do like a little animation. I'll probably just make the camera move. So if we put auto keying, if we create a keyframe for all channels. So it seems like this focus is set on something, so what we want to do is remove the focus that's set on whatever it's set on from this camera. Yeah, what I might do is make it come in this way. Let's make it come in this way. I'm just gonna frame 200. Let's wait, why is that not? Where's my oh, there we go, that's better. So if we bring this camera over to there, just go to frame 200. Let's move it back. That way. Oh, that's a weird effect. Yeah, I need to fix whatever it's focusing on, so it stops focusing on that one object, and so like I say, it's a constant. Alright, cool. Frame 200 can just come over this way a little bit more. There we go. Where is the camera settings? Object, no, focal distance. We want it to be Let's see. We want some good like depth of field, so we want it to be at like a focal distance of like, I'll say 4 meters. So we get some nice blur going on. Then maybe at the end here we'll key in this. Let's move this. Oops. I just want this keyframe here, and I want it to start. I want the focus to be around here, maybe at like 7 meters. But what I need to do then is add another keyframe here. Put 4 meters there. Oh, I know why we get that weird effect there. So like 4 meters, and I want it to like animate from here. Changes focal there, maybe a bit earlier on. Yeah, I mean it's looking good. Oh, hey guys in chat. Sorry, I can't see chat while I'm working because I don't have 2 monitors. I might have to tap out every time I want to see chat. I mean, yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's definitely needs some work though. I'm not sure what the particles do. I don't like the shape of them, but I can easily change that. So let's try again. Yeah, I like the we still get that weird effect though with the lighting, the blue lighting at the start. Yeah, so at the start we get that weird blue light artifact in. I think that's because the light is on the other end. So what we can try do, we can just try render this out now. So if we go to render output, we want it to render in Seagate backup. Let's create a new folder. Let's call it Tory render accept. Change it to be MPEG encoding. Let's go to MP4. Perceptually lossless. Keep that the same. We want the end to be at 200 frames. Did I put it into Tory render accept? Let's go to render animation. Yeah, you guys probably won't be able to see the render. Ah, there we go. You can see the Oh, thanks, Peter. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm doing something wrong on YouTube. To be fair, like, I feel like I'm doing something wrong because everyone has been saying I should have more than 966, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not putting myself out there enough, you know. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not doing music much now, and I'm doing gameplay and Blender stuff, but I just want to mix it up a bit. I'm sick of doing the same thing. Yeah, we'll just wait for this to render now. It'll probably take a while. But I'm liking how it's looking so far. I wanted to add like stone ornaments to the scene as well. I made a Tory pack like way back in like 2013, like a low poly pack for Unity, but I cannot remember for the life of me how I modeled the stone ornaments. I'm pretty sure I just used like different cubes. I'm trying to streamline it a bit more now with like mirrors and making sure, you know, I'm using modifiers more to save memory and to make it look a lot cleaner, but I don't know. Yeah, so we're just waiting for this to render. It's going to take a long time. So what I might do then, I might go for like a cigarette or something while I'm waiting for the render, because it's going to take a long time. And I'll be back. And then we can just figure out what we're going to add to it later on. I should have just rendered it in like low quality for now and just see what the results are. But I like the way it's looking. I was gonna make the particles move, but I thought it'd just look better if it looked like a still frame. If it looked like it was just like frozen in time and the camera was just like moving, like while everything else is frozen in time, you know. I thought that would look better. Yeah, so yeah, I'll leave the render up and then I'll go for a cig and I'll come back. I'll see you in a bit. Yo, Wagwan Brothers, I'm back. Still waiting for this to render though. It's almost there. It's looking good though. It's looking pretty good. I need my gamer juice. So what I'll probably do after this renders out, probably start a new project and we'll start working on some like particle sims or something. We'll make just make some particles, I guess. I'll probably like add some turbulence or something to them so they move around. We'll think of something, but we'll wait for this to render out first. And then we'll work on something. So I just reply into a message sec. Right. I mean, you can see on the render that you know, there's bits of the render where I could have done a bit better, especially over like this area where you got the lamps kind of cutting into the rope. It's a start though, I guess, you know. It looks alright. Oh, come on. Just waiting for you now. Yeah, so we'll mess with some particles after this. Just see what we can throw together. Not expecting to do anything like major. Just want to do some like particles and just probably make them like fly around a bit. Probably make them bright and emit light. So, just waiting for this to render out. But yeah, I'm enjoying working on Blender again. It's been quite a while since I was doing anything like this. Like back in 2013 and 14, I used to, like I was saying earlier, I used to make like low poly models for Unity. I made a Tory pack and I also made like a environment pack, so stuff like trees, rocks. Oh, what's happening to the renderer? Come on, you can do it. Chug along, brother. There you go. It's back. If there's lag on the stream, it's because I'm rendering this out. And obviously it's using my CPU. Wait, is it using my CPU or GPU? Should be using my GPU. Also, I'm sorry for people who expect music and stuff. I know a lot of you subbed because it's a music channel, but just sick of doing it. I just want to work on something different for a change. So all I do is music. So yeah, I'm trying to branch out a bit, do other stuff, especially during lockdown. Things get boring, you just want to learn new things and work on new things, so that's what I've been doing. I don't know if you guys can see as well, I've started to get like a little bit of a double chin. Like, So chunk of being eaten. For fuck's sake. Like, if I go like this, it's fine. But then, as soon as I go back to normal, bit of a double chin. It's expected though. Almost there. Frame 161 out of 200. Not long. I might do some tutorials on chiptune at some point as well. Because I know some people have been asking for that for a long time. So I might start doing that at some point, maybe like in some like live streams, or I might just throw some videos together or something. I don't know. We'll think of something. Almost there. Oh, come on, render. Hurry up. I mean, from starting out with nothing to making this, I'm pretty happy. Because we started off with blank canvas and we just built it up from the ground up. I'm glad I learned how to make grass through hair particles, because that really helps a lot. So yeah, we're just waiting. Almost 175 frames. I suggest during lockdown people learn some new stuff, because it really helps like pass the time. I was bored as hell for a long time, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'm just gonna learn something new. So I just jumped in Blender and started learning some Blender again. I just passed the time fairly quickly. Just gotta wait for this sucker. How long left now? Ooh, not long. 19 frames left. Come on. You can do it. You can do it. Believe in yourself. How long have we been streaming for? 41 minutes. Fuck. It's gone fast. See, I love the shadows that you get in the Eevee renderer. It looks so nice. The one thing I'm worried about is that fence. It just looks, you can tell it's repeated. What I should have done is made different sections for it, like with random bends at the top, so it didn't look so repeated. But yeah, I mean, it's looking good. tell you what you guys should watch on Netflix is The Naked Director. It's a Japanese TV show, but it's really good. I find a lot of Japanese like TV shows and films are actually quite shit, but like that one was actually really good. Well acted, well filmed, well made. Check it out, it's good. Oh, here we go. Frame 198. Oh, you know what else was also good? Kingdom. It's like a South Korean zombie TV show set in like the old time. There we go. Render's done. Let's let me just set game capture to VLC a sec. Let's check it out. Yeah, I mean, it could have been more. There could have been more to it, but I like how it looks. Looks pretty good. I'm not going to overthink it though. I think we're just going to leave the Tory there for now, and we'll work on some particles. Alright, so let's go back to Blendy. Good old Blendy. Let's save the project. Let's start a new project. Let's delete. Whoops. Delete everything. Let's create a sphere. Let's add some particles to it. Let's add like alright, so we obviously don't want it to just fly down. So let's go to where would we change our gravity? That's what we want. We want 0 gravity. Let's make and to save on memory, actually, what we're going to do is create a cube. Because the cube has just 4 faces, so there's less for it to render out. So it should look a bit better. Just gonna render object. Let's go to cube. That's what we're looking for. Check that shit out. Pretty. And let's put the scale all the way up. Not all the way up, sorry. Just up a bit more. And the scale randomness will put all the way up. We'll set the scale quite low, like so. Might need to add some more of these actually. 50,000. Cool. And if we add a force field, we'll make it we'll make it turbulence. So I think we'll need to put that like a new object actually. get rid of that. Create a new empty axis, scale it up, make that turbulence. Yeah, so as you can see now, it's got a bit more, spouts out in like random locations now. Alright, so let's go to world. Set the color to black. Let's add a set a point light. Put that one there. We'll put one over here as well. Maybe on this side actually. Add a camera. Go to front face mode. Control Alt 0. And we need to hide. A sphere. We might want to change the speed actually of the particle system because it's a bit fast. So how do we do that? Velocity. I'm still quite new to this, to be fair, so I don't know what I'm doing either. There must be a way for us to make it not so like fast coming out. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's add a new material to this. Let's put the put the emission up. So we can make this invisible. That seems to have worked. The only problem I got now is that these cubes look a bit too big. So let's put the scale down probably to the lowest it can go. I don't want them to be moving so fast. Randomize. Is it maybe because this is a bit too big? Oh, if we change the cube material, yeah, turn the emissions down. What we'll do, we'll just add some more light in, I guess. God, I can hardly see it. If I change the color of some of these lights. Should be fast. I don't want it to be fast. Why is no one watching? I don't know. Probably just shit. I'm not really doing much. I'm literally just messing about. I'm not too worried though. I'm not really doing it for people to watch. I just thought I'd stream while I was working on stuff. See, I don't really know. I don't really like it. It just moves around like way too fast. Like way too fast. Fuck it. We'll go back into our Tory thing. And then I'll see what I can do in here. Jeez Louise. Right, where's the icosphere? There it is. Let's change the oh hell yeah, that looks way better. If we just change the scale. and just add some more in. Let's say like 15,000 of them. I don't really know what to do for it. Do you think I should add in some bamboo again? Let's see. Let's see if we can add another particle system here. Make a hair. We'll make it tentative, say grass. Does that not work for some reason? I don't really know how vertex groups work. Oh. Collection. Bamboo. Pick random. Mm-hmm. Nah, doesn't really work. Doesn't look good like that, so. Well, we've done a bit more. We've got the whole particle system going on, which looks nice. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good. It's looking pretty good, eh? Let's try, I'm just gonna render out this. It really doesn't like capture the Blender render. For some weird reason. Oh well. I'll leave the stream of that. I'm just gonna render this out and pop it on Instagram or something. I don't know. Thanks for watching anyway. I'll probably do something else later on tonight or tomorrow or something. I don't know. I'll figure something out. But yeah, we didn't make much progress. We literally just added a particle system and animated the camera a bit. I just don't know what to do. I don't know what to work on. So if you've got any ideas, let me know. And catch you guys another time.